Okay, so the fourth definition of abnormality is statistical infrequency. So this is based on showing a normal distribution curve. And if you look at a normal distribution curve, the middle section, 34%, 34%, which is one percentile either to the left or to the right, that means that 68% of people fit within that normal range. So the extremes are where the abnormality is. Now, extremes doesn't always mean it's negative. So you could have an extreme low IQ, which is not really desirable, or you could have a high IQ, 140 plus, which is still abnormal, but that's more desirable. Now, the statistical infrequency definition is based on using well-established tests. And the issue with that sometimes is that the depression scores are based on self-reports. Now, they can be subject to social desirability bias. This definition also doesn't consider cultural factors. However, it is objective and it's quantitative. So you've got quantitative data and it's objective, and you can see where abnormality starts and kind of finishes. And this is an issue with this definition too, because it's who decides where the cutoff is from, say, abnormal to normal. So, for example, if the cutoff for low IQ is 70, and somebody got 69, they would then be kind of seen as abnormal, but they're only one mark off being, just on the normal range. So that's an issue with it. But it's also good for using things like math scores. If you have a math test and you want to see what a normal distribution is of the math scores, and if someone was in frequently low score or high score, you could work out where that point would be. So it can be used in a very variety of different ways. But in terms of this is more sort of mental health kind of looking at that. So now, because of anxiety rates increasing lately and depression rates increasing, you might find now that there's more people within the middle two bands, so one standard deviation minus or plus, which means that it's more normal now to have mental health problems rather than maybe years ago. It was more abnormal. However, people weren't talking about the mental health as much, so that would affect the data. But this is just another definition, so to speak, and it offers a bit more of a visual kind of appearance because you can look at the distribution curve and see where people fall on that distribution curve.